All right, good evening, folks. My left shoulder's been bothering me since I've been kind of getting back into working out after that 2 week period. So today's going to be a little shoulder rehab workout, things I like to do with my folks in the clinic, and some things I like to do for myself because I don't have the equipment in the clinic. So what I'm going to start with is an ITWI flow, probably some upside down kettlebell pressing, uh, overhead press and bench press, and then maybe with the band, classic, external rotation, maybe some internal. We'll see how things go. Not planning on spending a lot of time on doing this today just because it's late. But what do we got here? 20-pound band. This is a good I. T. W. Lulu. Looks like we're sticking with I, T, and W because the Y is going to dislodge the pull-up bar. All right. I think that was about 3 reps. Gonna take a little breather, do another set. All right, here we go. Whew. All right. Okay. Gonna do some. Well, let's see if I can do no monies with 20 pounds. That's not a bitch. Yes, I can. Ooh, it's already pretty fatigued. Here we go again. I mean, the good news is just this little bit is already making my shoulder. Well, for me, it was presenting as like really bad elbow symptoms, like a deep joint ache. Uh, had a coworker kind of work on it, felt better for a bit, but then later on, I had to work on another patient, and it kind of started acting up again. So here we go again. Whew, good burn. Um, Probably call that it for the band work. Had to discipline my cat for chasing the OG, so I got a little couple scratches. So we're just gonna keep an eye on those. Oh, there we go. So this is 8 pounds here. So, right, classic waiter's hold into an overhead press, and back down, trying to maintain that nice and vertical. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, and 5. Alright, got 8 pounds. That wasn't too bad. I think 12 pounds has generally been my limit with the Bowflex kettlebell, just because after that it's 20 pounds. So it would be nice to have like a 15. You know what? I wonder if we have 15 pounders now. All right, there we go. Come on. All right, so there's 5 reps there. All right, I thought this was going to take a lot longer today, but doing a little something easier ain't a bad thing. For the most part, like my squats are untouched. My deadlifts went well. My pressing is a little weaker than what I left it off as, but that's not unexpected for me. All right, that was 12 pounds. Now, out of curiosity, what do we have here? Oh, look at that, we do have 15 pounders. Of course, it's a little shorter than the Bowflex, so it might be a different. Oh, this is cake. All right, the first one was cake. I'm definitely starting to shake. Okay. This is going a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay. A nice little crack out of the shoulder there. I can still move it, so good to know. One more. Let's see here. What other fun little update might I mention? Okay. So when I was working with Fitbit, not Fitbit, MyFitnessPal to track my calories. I estimated around that. Well, it was around 2,800 calories I was consuming for the last couple of weeks, but decided to kind of like look at a few things. Turns out the chicken I've been eating has been 150 calories a serving rather than 120. MyFitnessPal is listed at 120, and I haven't found, and didn't add an entry for the chicken. So I was like, all right. So I've been eating 60 extra calories more than expected at 20. I was at 20, 60 dandy. Turns out rice might be a little more. So what I've decided to do is drop my total calorie intake to 2370 per MyFitnessPal, with the assumption that I'm probably at least 10% off of what's actually listed versus what I'm actually eating versus what I'm measuring. Like, let's say I've cut up all my chicken and it's like, I have 3 extra ounces left. I'm not gonna just save 3 ounces for next week because that's just absurd to me. I'm just gonna redistribute that extra 3 ounces across the, 12 meals that I'm eating. So if I eat 3.1 to 3.2 ounces, I'm not overly concerned. So regardless, I should be in a deficit now, and I may continue to kind of play with ways to decrease that calorie intake, just to see if and when I start losing weight. The good news is my energy hasn't been overly affected, which might not be a good thing, but at the same time, I know I haven't been working out as much either. So my shoulder, my elbow feel pretty good right now. There is something I want to try, just because I'm only 11 minutes in, and I'm curious about it. I'm gonna do 2 types of shrugs. One's like, I'll call a bent over shrug, and then the other one's gonna be an upright shrug. So, all right, sitting back, tensions in the hips. Right from here, I'm just gonna roll my whole shoulder blade back. That felt pretty good. A little more lag kicking on than I expected. I was trying to get more of like my scapular retractors, but I'll take it. Right, we're gonna do the same thing on the left here. Interestingly enough, definitely more fatiguing on the left than on the right. All right. Final thing we'll end with is just plain old shrugs. Alright, so just straight up and down. Good. About 15 reps there. again, definitely more fatiguing on the left, but I'm not really surprised by that, considering I'm right hand dominant, and I've got that unstable shoulder on the left side. But elbow feels good. Feels good to work those muscles. Got a little burn in them, and